Giây phút em gặp anh là em biết em si tình. Tình 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 tang tang tình tang tình 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 tang tang tang.
I like my women like I like my toast. Hot
and consumable with butter. You don't have to remind me.
Hello, Clarice. Would you like some Chianti and fava beans? Yeah, you can tell I'm in a bit of a crazy mood today, folks, because so many things have been happening. Namely, yes, I've got my phallic-shaped microphone again, the RE320 for you audiophiles out there. By the way, I actually had used it on the wrong settings previously. I used the drum kick setting, which apparently kicks your vocals into outer space. So I'm now back to a soothing, gentle, flat tone, which actually uplifts everything. So just imagine those bra adverts from the 70s that uplifted the right and the left boobie. But man, I tell you what, I went on That Part Place today and oh my God, nothing prepared me for this first news story.
I'm still hot though.
What's that?
The hell's breaking loose, you'll be right in the eye of the storm. Bones on an egg on a mountain top. The funkiest monkey that ever walked. He knew every magic trick under the sun. To tease the dogs and everyone and have some fun. Monkey magic, monkey magic. 69, dudes!
Oh, Hollywood, you abide by these things and you're now going to pay for them. Pay for them, rather. The BIM, I'm going to pay for them. Newly released Jennifer Lopez Netflix film features a robot lecturing her about pronouns. Are you kidding me? Because at the moment, as we know with artificial intelligence, it cannot create. You have to tell AI what to do. So when I'm making my AI babes offline, or shall I say off the channel, when I instruct it to have the female relaxing in a laid back position, it seems to give her an extra arm, which I don't want. So AI is clearly still effing dumb. But Jennifer Lopez, when were we excited to see a film with her in the lead role? I mean, this is not like JLo in the 90s when she was in breakout hits for Steven Soderbergh like Out of Sight. Oh, no. This is JLo scratching and itching to get herself back in the good graces of filmgoers again. But this, oh my God, wow. A robot that shouts pronouns to you. Are you kidding me? In fact, instead of actually reporting what was said by Paul Chato, let's actually listen to the clip itself and see how bad this actually is.
Okay then.
Wait, how did it know I wanted coffee?
I'm sorry, but my pronouns are she and her, not it.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Where's the volume on this thing? Let's play this again.
Okay then.
Wait, how did it know I wanted coffee?
I'm sorry, but my pronouns are she and her, not it.
Now, I think what happened there, I'm only guessing on this one, when JLo, or Jenny from the block, recorded this scene, she was probably told, just after that moment, don't say anything else. You just give a kind of a puzzled reaction and that's it. All right, so it's a female who's voicing the robot, but then again, her character, JLo, is right to say, well, how did it know what I wanted? Which makes sense. It's a machine. It has to be an it. You can't assign it as a male or a female. But I think what they're saying here is, well, if you got a voice box that's male or female, then that's what you go by. But then BT7274 in Titanfall 2, you knew he was a he, but he wasn't a gendered robot. You just kind of responded to this really cool Titan with a cool sounding voice, like mine actually. So yeah, it serves you right that Netflix, of course, they are such a wokey dokey platform now. Everything has to have a pronoun in it or some other kind of ESG, DEI nonsense. But it scored 59 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes have given JLo's latest flop 17%, and the audience have said, yeah, it's a 56 and we don't really care. It's kind of funny that the audience ratings with 250 plus have just downvoted it en masse. I think that's really, well, good. Serves it right, actually. Mad Maxine, Furiosa, box office disaster, serves as a stark warning for Marvel's Captain America, Brave New World, and Thunderbolt. By the way, I have to make a correction here, folks, as opposed to an erection, that Deadpool 3 and the pre-order sales tickets for that movie on July the 26th or 25th, they're actually doing really well, because I previously stated in the video that it was quite the opposite. And you can't blame me, because I haven't actually seen any buzz or any news stories regarding those pre-sales. So I tell you what, I'm not going to go along until I actually hear the movie's actually really good. I'm sure there are going to be some spoilers about specific cameos that are rumored to be in the movie. But look at this. I'm not surprised it's underperformed. Again, you know, this is the moviegoers want to see Mel Gibson as Max Rokitansky return to the role. That's what I want to see. If you put him in the film, people will go and watch him as the character of Mad Max, not Anya Taylor-Joy as Mad Maxine, who spent 45 minutes... Apparently, in the first 45 minutes of the film, she's got same-sex mothers. So man bad, man, throw him into the wasteland. Let's be single-sex lesbians bringing up our daughter to be the next wastelander of the Mad Max world. Yeah, and it's not going too well. I guarantee you, right, what's going to happen when this fail performs badly at the box office, they're going to blame men for not coming out to watch a female in the lead role. According to the numbers, Furiosa, a Mad Maxine saga, only grossed, oh my god, $25.5 million in its domestic opening weekend. It grossed another $33.3 million at the international box office for a worldwide gross of $58.8 million, based on an estimated budget production by Variety of $168 million. It's highly unlikely the film will come anywhere close to breaking even at $420 million. That is a massive kick in the ghoulies for George Miller. And the criticisms I've actually heard about this film, and it's like Mad Max Fury Road in 2015, that it does use CGI in places. Like, you know, look, Road Warrior 2, or just the Road Warrior, oh my god, that is such a monumentally great film. I like the first Mad Max film, by the way, but the second just hit all the right notes for me. It was just glorious. It was very practical. Mel Gibson was really settled into the role, and it was just so awesome, man. And you can never beat that. That's why it's the classic that it is destined to be.
You talk to me.
But you know what, folks? Let's end this video on some uplifting news today, like Gossard's Wonderbra. Oh god, that got me through a few things, I can tell you that much, folks. But yeah, let's get into this, because Forbes video games writer Paul Tassi, the same guy, by the way, who really loved Cuties on Netflix, but he's seething and he's frothing at the mouth because apparently the customers, we have actually won. We have got our dream come true, which is the introduction of new sexy outfits for Eve from Stellar Blade. I think this is an actual win, folks, because he's pointing fingers at Grums, you know, that change.org campaign where it's like free Stellar Blade. Keep it going. Absolutely. So yeah, I mean, Paul Tassi's actually played the game. He liked it. I think he had some issues with the character design of Eve, but if you look up Paul himself on his YouTube channel, he's a very handsome man, but some people think he's probably erring on the side of sexuality that some of us don't actually agree with.
Guess we'll see. I'll just tweet about it if there's something super relevant in there.
Shift Up released a brand new patch for Stellar Blade and detailed the changes on X. The company added a new boss challenge mode that allows players to replay against defeated bosses in multiple settings. It also introduced a new costume called Neuralink suit that unlocks after a player defeats all the bosses in the aforementioned mode I mentioned. Furthermore, the company introduced 2 new outfits. Whatever could those be? I can't wait. I've got both hands, by the way. Before you think I'm doing a Nick Ricator, no, I'm both hands off the steering wheel. One is Kanuchi series that can be obtained from Adam's Safe House. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, okay, so we have the Neuralink suits by defending all the bosses, and the Kanuchi, which looks rather fetching actually. But if we go to Genki's page here on... Oh, can I just enlarge that actually? This deserves to be enlarged, amongst other things I can think of. New Midsummer Red Hood and Midsummer Alice outfits, and I like the popping eyes and the fiery emoji. You know what that means. I hope with these 3 new outfits, some people can stop complaining about censorship and appreciate the Stellar Blade developers for an amazing game. Now listen, Genki, I want to point out one thing here, okay? Play the game offline, don't accept any updates, and you get to keep that hard R graffiti the way it was meant to be seen. That's what Shift Up wanted us to see. They're not ignorant people, they're not racist. They won't know that hard R meant something else in the West. It was Western urinalists like IGN and Kotaku. I'm talking to you, Alyssa Makante, the woman who likes to go after YouTube creators, puts a list up on Twitter X, then suddenly takes it down because she realizes if you give them exposure, they get more subscribers. What an absolute buffoon that woman actually is. But it's Sony to blame because obviously Shift Up had this whole directive. They were going to release Stellar Blade uncensored, and Sony thought, oh, we can't do that actually. Can you just dial it back a little bit and just remove some sensitive things from the game, including the very overtly sexual costumes of Eve? We can't have that because it's going to offend our readers' sensibilities or our players' sensibilities, because, well, you could actually be reading some graffiti in there. Why not? So I'm not going to take that back, but something I wouldn't mind disrobing is Eve's red outfit here. Oh my God, look at, oh, wow, God, if GTA 6 ever goes woke, I'm going to settle for this girl right here. Oh my, and she's got a zipper, folks. She's got a zipper like Princess Lexi, who you see in my thumbnails occasionally. Oh my word. Woo. Let's go to the next page. Oh, I'm done. Life is over as we know it, folks. We really are. I mean, humankind is so stupid anyway that if we saw a galaxy far, far away, we would actually make ships, go over to that new frontier and start wars and civilization again. When instead, men and sensible women out there, you could just make love to visions like this. Why don't we just do that? Just have sex all day long and populate the planet in a meaningful way. But I guess that will never happen, folks, because yeah, we do get nice things like this, and Shift Up actually made a video where they were announcing the outfits, and you know, Paul Tassi, where I've got to go to his remarks here because they were actually very funny. So, do not care about the new Stellar Blade outfits. Look, they're fine. Giving these guys a win absolutely sucks, and they'll be dining out on it forever and ever. Oh my gosh, bitter. Oh, what the cope is so much. So yeah, I'm not thrilled about it. He's seething over the petition. This is how you measure your victories as opposed to your dicks, Mrs. Paul Tassi. Well, what's that Plastic Man states on X? Paul Tassi is so effing GHEY. Well, we don't actually know. Paul might like a leather-based woman as much as I do, but then again, we don't know about his private life, so who knows? But yeah, poor Tassi, working for a high-end publication like Forbes, getting all upset that the customer actually won in this case. How long for? Who knows? I am playing Stellar Blade offline at the moment because that's the best way to play that game, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But good golly, Miss Molly, let's just, oh, wow. You know, I've never found Korean women very attractive before, but after seeing this delightful specimen, who I have to say did skyrocket my channel, so I owe her everything possible. She's just an absolute visual delight. She's got some competition from Fiona in Vindictus Defying Fate, and maybe Liberty and Throne, that other South Korean game coming out, because there's some gorgeous delights in there, and First Descendant as well. Woof, my god, like the plethora of South Korean video games that are coming out, and are just they're just appealing to my sensibilities as a Western man who just likes the finer things in life, folks. Oh my god, can we have that? Or according to the West, we can't, because Western video gaming is on the decline anyway, and good, let it rot, I don't care. So I'm all about the Eastern video gaming, as long as they don't give into Larry Fink divisive measures. I think we'll actually be very good, folks. I think we're on the uphill win to winning the day. But let me just change screens quickly. So what did you think? Did you enjoy today's video? Actually, this is good. Now I've got my mic settings adjusted, but thankfully you won't be able to adjust my mind, because I want to stay absolutely crazy for you boys and girls out there. So if you were me and if I were you, what are your pronouns today? Should I call you she, her, him, they? Oh my god, the pronoun stuff gets out of order every single time, and the more they try to force you to accept it, the more we just push back. Or maybe and on that one, if you were me and if I were you, maybe you should come back for the next video. Let's blur up the screen, ladies and gentlemen. I can hardly wait.
Help, Miss Morrow. I'll trade you half a prune Danish for an honest opinion. Is it the dress or is it my figure?
Honestly, it's your bra.
My bra?
Try this
Bra?
Playtex Cross Your Heart bra, but in the dressing room, please. Cross Your Heart crosses over, lifts and separates to help you cross over to a better figure.
Wow.
Ooh.
Of course. I improve your figure and you ruin mine.
And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I can't agree more with the lady in red. I really do approve of the lady with the rather perky boobies. Oh, Playtex commercials, please come back into my life again.